Hi, this is Brian with King Grizzly. Today we're going to look at adding custom fonts to Elementor. So out of the box, Elementor has a lot of fonts available. If I click on this heading, go to typography, click the drop down, we can see system fonts. We can also see Google fonts. There's even Google early release fonts available, but I mean, usually this is more than sufficient. I mean, there's so many different typefaces, but if you have, a custom font need or a brand, typeface you have to use, or just some font that's not available here, Elementor provides two good ways that I'm aware of for bringing in custom fonts. So this site here, I just feel like this typography is kind of wacky. So I think I might test out bringing in some custom fonts and standardizing a little better. So if we go to Elementor and then custom fonts, we can actually add families here. This would be if we downloaded a font family. So I downloaded one just to test out off of GitHub. It's available on Squirrel Fonts too, called Metropolis. So I was looking at that. It comes with regular fonts, but then there's web fonts here too, right? And even TrueType. So you can see we've got EOT, WAF, WAF2. So we don't have to know that much about them other than that Elementor actually recommends if you have more than one version of the web font, that's good to upload them all because different browsers support them a little bit differently. So we can add them manually here, right? Like I can click Add New, and that typeface is called Metropolis. So I'll go ahead and publish that. But I need to actually upload the font variations. And we'll do that here in a moment. The other way to do this would be through integrations. So that would be on the Settings tab. Whoops, that's the wrong Settings tab. I need to go to the Elementor Settings tab. And then I need to go to Integrations. And when I scroll down on integrations, you'll see there's a Typekit Web Fonts by Adobe. So Typekit, if you're a member of Creative Cloud or you have some access or subscription to Typekit, you can create these font kits and project kits and associate them with different projects. So you'd set up your kit on Typekit, and then you'd have an ID that comes with it once you publish it. So you can actually put your project ID in here, save it, and then your fonts will start showing up inside of the drop down for typography in Elementor. It may take a few minutes, I think, for it to sync up once you do this. That's a pretty slick way to go about it. We're going to go back and look at the manual upload. Okay, so here we are again under custom fonts, Metropolis. I'm going to edit this. We need to add a variation, so we can choose by weight and we can choose by style. And for each one, we need to upload whatever we've got. So I am going to just do the normal weight, normal style. I'm going to go look for my WAF version. Now, oops, I already put these in here when I was testing things out. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to delete them and then re-upload so you can see how that works. Okay, I deleted the fonts I had already uploaded. So let's try again. I'm going to upload the normal WAF. I've got, here's my web fonts. Go over here. I'm looking for the regular or normal weight. There we go. Drag and drop. And it went. Now you'll notice I could actually go ahead, drop them all in. I'm going to skip the one I already did. So basically, I want to just get all of them in there. One thing to know, this confused me earlier. When it says to upload the WFF file, do that. I thought, oh, I'll just start dragging them all in. So I went to drag in my EOT files and it just bonked and didn't work. You may run, depending on how your setup is, you may run into a permissions error where it says you can't upload this kind of file. If you run into that, you have to enable uploads for that type of MIME. It's called a MIME. If you look in the plugin library, you should be able to install one that allows you to enable that. I found one, I'll show you here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and select that regular weight over here. There it is. select. So you can see it loads that up. I'm going to publish that. Real quick, I'll just show you under my plugins. If you need to enable a MIME type, like go down. I did find this plugin called WP Add Mime Types, where if you activate that, it allows you to enable MIME types that you don't have. And Moz had a really good, I think it was Moz, here it is. They had a list of the different MIME types and the sort of extensions that you'd have to type in to make that work. Anyhow, if you run into that, I'll put a couple links in the description. So back to what we were doing, click on normal. Not only do I have the WFF, but I have EOT, and maybe, we'll see if I run into that error myself here. Let me see, upload the, oops, shift, right? Trying to select them all, there we go. Drag all those in, see if it goes. Yeah, cool, all right. So those are all enabled. I'm gonna select the regular rate one. We'll do regular, and then maybe I'll set up bold, and we'll just go see if it worked. That should be sufficient for this demo. Okay, so Metropolis regular. Where's it at? There it is. Okay, we'll select that. What else do we have? WAF 2. So upload those. So I'm going over here, WAF 2. So this is a bit tedious. Not horrible though. I'll probably get my, looked like I had the true type as well, so I might as well get those in. So where is the regular weight here of WAF 2? I'm scanning here. There it is. Okay. And finally, true type. Okay, finally, there's true type regular. So I've got, for normal, I've got all those. Now the nice thing is, since we bulk uploaded all of the weights, now when I want to add a variation, right, like normal italic, it's not as much of a pain because I can click on upload. It's going to see all the ones I uploaded. So I just need, there's that regular italic. And it's smart. See, it's only going to pull like the TTF is what I need. That's all it's going to show. I don't have to dig through them all. I don't have the SVG. WAF 2, regular italic. There it is. And then finally the EOT, regular italic. And so, okay. Cool. I'm going to also add bold. Let's just do like a bold normal, and then we'll go test it out. So let's go find bold. Surely I'd make a mistake the first time I set all these variations up, right? But it's cool too. I mean, to do this manually would be even more work. True type and EOT. Cool. All right, let's publish this. Update. And what's kind of neat is once you put them in, check it out. So the normal weight, it shows me a preview of what it looks like. Italic, bold, nice. So I'm going to go back over to that store page I was messing with. Give it a refresh. Let's see if the fonts are showing. We're thinking. Okay, I'm going to click on that heading, style, typography, cross my fingers, custom fonts. There it is, Metropolis. So click on that. If I choose a weight that's not available, it's gonna try to fall back. There's actually an Elementor document about that, but if I click bold, there we go. So we can see it pulled in the new font. So that's what I had. This is the new one. So it's working. So I could then go in and set multiple custom fonts that way and go through and make this page more consistent. I could switch this one over if I wanted to try it to Metropolis. And it's kind of a nice Helvetica looking type font. Kind of cool. So that's how you do it with custom fonts. Typekit's another option. And then always, you've got tons of Google fonts to choose from. Pretty nice, as usual with Elementor. Okay, please consider subscribing to this channel as we'll keep rolling out more Elementor videos. Thanks for watching.